All right, good afternoon and welcome. Today we are going to try and rebuild the Earth as it should be after nuclear war. Currently it is October 31st, 2020 or 2112. 150 years have passed since an ordinary man was thrust into history, forced to make decisions of immeasurable consequences. A great winter followed his choices, and many lives were lost, many stories forgotten. Humanity has regained its footing, pushing far beyond the heights of the pre war era, yet old wounds still bleed. Mankind once more looks to the stars, unaware that the stars are looking back. An alien vessel has crashed in the Changsha region of Yonggi. While the wreckage is unrecoverable, we suspect alien life has crashed or has escaped into the
Welcome,
countryside.
boss. The council has appointed you leader of our organization. I am Soren van Wyk, your chief operating officer. We're living in a time of great change. The alien arrival will transform our world, possibly beyond recognition, and we must be positioned to respond appropriately to whatever opportunities may occur.
I recommend sending a counselor to the crash site as soon as possible. Our other counselors may be best used in trying to gain influence in nations that may be able to contribute to our cause. Unknown spacecraft has crashed into the remote region of the planet. Not fully confirmed, all evidence we have suggests that the spacecraft is of extraterrestrial origin. All right, so we have a broken Earth. At some point, there was a nuclear war. Republic of New England is fighting the Civil Defense Administration. Okay. Texas is fighting Atzlan. Frontier Republic is the center here. You've got the Lake Confederation, West Canada, and Quebec, the Atlantic Union. Alaska, Cascadia, California, whose capital is weirdly Las Vegas. Okay. China has been completely fractured. So is India. Mysore has started a resurgence. Pakistan still exists. Afghanistan exists. Iran exists. Saudi Arabia, Oman. Swaziland. Spain has fractured. France has collapsed completely. So is England. Ireland has a bigger economy than England. The Nordic Federation has formed. Russia is also very fractured. This is Russia now. They've got an economy of 33 billion. Ukraine is doing better than Russia. basically everything is doing better than Russia, which is fair. So we're playing at, we have the best support in Russia. There's one nation on Earth that has 4 control points at the beginning of the game, and that's Australia. The Civil Defense Administration is here. All right. Atlantic Union, Quebec. Just kind of looking to see where we have support. We have a bunch of support in East Turkestan. Well, hello, Hero Logic. But the problem with East Turkestan is it is in 2 different wars. It has no claims, but Zabakul up here is fighting a war against it, and they have 4 armies to East Turkestan's 1. So it's kind of a lost cause. Yes, I had been planning on streaming today. Now, as for what or where we want to start, there's a lot of options, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start in the remnants of the United States here. So we've got support in Western Canada. For most starting countries that I see, most of them, we have, it has higher starting research. No pants. Hero Logic streaking. California, if we make this our kind of base, California has claims on all of this, which means that we could merge it all together. And basically make at this point, a super nation. There are other nations that end up with a bunch of claims. There are a few nations like China that can reclaim, where's China? Its former territory, if you could get them there. Like Russia, this is all Russian territory, but Russia only has 33 billion, has no armies. It was clearly devastated in the nuclear wars. So that would be a monumental lift. Last night, yes, that's what I was doing. Now, a couple other interesting starting spots. Starting with Hawaii, you have claims on Japan and a bunch of the island nations. And the island nations are actually not doing too poorly. Probably because they would have been mostly spared from nuclear fire. The technically the most powerful nation is Australia, and they start at war with Westralia. Somehow New Zealand was split. But let's go ahead and just start the game off. So first thing that we're going to do is we're going to look at our starting counselors. We have an engineer who can work on controlling nations and doesn't really have any other options. Yes, you will in fact have to roll on by. Starts with family ties, so if nuclear explosions happen, he loses loyalty. That's fine. Project manager gives us a bonus to research. He's innovative, which gives us a bonus to research. He has a bonus to persuasion if a country is unified. And he's a military engineer, which gives bonuses for military research stuff. This guy is an attorney. Who is insecure. Every time he critically fails, he loses loyalty. Every time someone else critically fails, this guy loses loyalty. So they're both kind of little bitches. This guy also has family ties. He does give us more influence. And he's a lobbyist, so funding priorities in countries work a little bit better. Both of these guys, they're kind of crap. The engineer is okay later on if you can give him some organizations that give him more tools to work with, because he doesn't have a lot of missions on his own. This guy is okay if you want to fuck with the other players in the game by breaking their holds on stuff. He's got good investigation, but he doesn't have much in the way of helping you start controlling nations. Let's see who we have available. We have a tech mogul who is rich, a media darling, so he would give us a bunch of income early on. He's a pariah. His home nation doesn't like him. Iceland doesn't like him. He's brazen, an aerospace engineer, and he's demanding. So every time someone fails, he loses loyalty. I hate that particular trait. We have a kingpin here who's criminal. He's loss averse. If a hab blows up, he loses loyalty. Family ties. The Lake Confederation. That's this one, right? Yeah. I want to say I saw it when it came out. It's an older movie, right? Affluent cynic. Cannot inspire anyone. That's fair. And a conspiracy theory. -2 persuasion. So this guy he's got a lot of extra investigation and espionage, which is good because he's a criminal, so he could be the one that we use to murder aliens and alien lovers. But his persuasion is quite low, which means it'll be hard to use him to get anywhere. I think we're going to start with Sansa here. Sansa is government, so they can take control of government organizations. They are wealthy, they're media darling, so they give us some bonus income. The big thing starting off is they have average persuasion, and they have public campaign, which can help us sway nations to our side. So we're going to pick her up. We'll be able to pick up another counselor when we have the resources for it. And I may pick up that kingpin if he's still there. Oh, then no, I did not see that one. I was thinking of a different movie, I guess. Okay, so if we look at our organizations that we have available to us at the start, we don't have anything that gives us extra money. But what we do have is we have one that gives us 50 points per month, which at the very beginning of the game is not bad. And we have a research one, which, considering our research is quite low, that also is not bad. We can't get both of them to start with, though. So I'm going to start with the fighting point. And it'll go to our engineer. We'll figure things out from there. So the first places that I'm going to try and gain a foothold in are Cascadia and California. I also would want to pick up Alaska and kind of have this whole edge here. So with California, because they have claims on all of this, they could form into a federation and merge together. So I think that would be good. We start up our own NCR. Now, we don't have a high chance of getting into these places right now. But
standing by for orders.
If we start with you,
establishing control.
You're just gonna start.
Reporting
She
in.
is going to go to
I will try
Cascadia
to sway
and
the
cheerlead us
At your service.
so we can try and get in. And he is going to go investigate the alien crash site. Now, researches. Mankind takes a giant leap back into space. Tech details. First place, faction develops a moon base and lower rewards. Factions develop a space station and lower rewards. Faction develops a space program. National investment points we direct to boost are increased by 50%. Investment points we direct to found space programs are increased. Now, we, as Earth, we have not... there was a horrible... I think that's the one I saw, was the one in 2002. There was a horrible disaster. It is currently the year 2112. This research is going to take a long time. Our faction generates 32 research a month. This research takes 15,000 research to complete. So this is going to take a long time. We're just going to ignore that one for now. We have biotechnology, unlocks cybernetics, genetics. Okay. And clandestine cells is unlocked. So we're going to start with sociologists consider what the alien arrival means for the human institutions. Now, I am going to put just the teensiest tiny bit of research in towards a new space race. With that amount of research, it thinks that in 300 years we'll complete it. Now, that's going to change as we acquire more research from the nations we control, but it's clear that we don't have a very good starting spot. We'll get there. It'll be fine. New project available. Our research and development team reports that we're able to undertake the Platform Core project. Allows us to found platforms. That's bases on stellar objects. I'm going to go ahead and start that one. It still thinks it's going to take a year to complete, as we generate that little science right now. Select a management team. As we start up initiative operations, we are selecting our internal management team to help us oversee our affairs. While we gather personnel from a variety of disciplines, we can emphasize particular speciality. Lobbyists and influencers increases influence gain by 3 per month. Scientists increase science gain by 15 per month, gives us 50 FIDE points, and financiers gives us 10 extra money per month. I'm going to go with science, because that increased our science by a fair amount, surprisingly. Okay, Cascadia now supports us a little bit more. I have learned useful information about the UFO crashdown site.
We're out in front of this for now.
We've gathered some samples from the crash site and are ready to investigate further. Numerous other groups are also doing the same. Council responded, that's fine. Alien signatures unlocks playing from behind. Now we want to go ahead and start in on that. Only takes 25 science, so it'll be done by next month. We can actually have it done by the end of this month, so I think that's good.
Our only hope is to understand what the aliens want with us and determine how to satisfy them without losing our independence.
The growing realization that we are not the sole sapient species in the universe is causing humans to see their fellow humans in a new light. Let us set aside our differences. I'm sure it'll be
We've
fine.
gained significant support.
We gained a control point in Cascadia. This is one of my favorite games. I've got like 900 hours in it, and I really enjoy it. Okay, we only had a 15% chance of succeeding, but we did, and we got one of our control points, which is good. Now, with that first priority, I'm going to go ahead and design a template here. We're going to set up basics so that welfare and knowledge are first. That's going to push research higher and make inequality go down, which will affect other things. We're going to put a bit of effort into environment, because right now we are not doing great for the environment. And then we'll work on founding a space program and mission control and stuff as we get there. We are going to pick up our 4th counselor now. And I do think... So our basic choices here are either the tech mogul or the kingpin. And I think the kingpin, for the ability to pick up criminal organizations, is probably the way to go. He does not have the ability to influence nations, and the tech mogul does, but I think this is going to be the way to go.
Your orders?
I think going with increasing this guy's persuasion right now is probably the best option we can do. That will help us gain new nations faster. For our engineer, I'm going to save up till we can get military engineer, as that's 5 extra % to military control points, increasing our nation's ability to gain higher mil techs faster. I think that'll be good. For Sansa, I think we're going to go for Power Broker, which increases funding. The funding priority changes how much money per month the nation gives us. And most nations are going to start with 0. So building that up, I think, would be a good thing. It takes time to get rolling, but I think it'll be good if we get there. Completing this priority, which is as we direct how the country spends its money, these fill up. And when they fill up and roll over, the priority is considered completed, and then it builds up again. At each time the funding builds up and flips over, it increases the amount of money that the country would provide us, in this case by $13 a year, so $1 a month. That's not a lot, but it's gonna be one of those things that builds up over time as you invest in it, and it will eventually mean that the nations are profitable for us to have.
Ready to go.
Alright, you are not very good at doing anything right now. He's got really good science. That just doesn't help us much. I'm going to send him to Western Canada, where we already have a fair bit of public opinion, and just have him take a shot at trying to
Standing by.
get Western Canada for us.
Putting our people in place.
For now, we're going to work on...
I'm here.
This guy has an even worse shot.
Taking control.
If you wish to spend your days squabbling over resources, so be it.
Hello? You want $17 and me not to fight with you. I mean, sure, whatever.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
Okay, United Turkestan project is available. Turkey gains a bunch of claims.
We failed to take control.
That's fine.
We still lack support.
The guy succeeded in Western Canada, so we have 1 of 3 points there. That's great. Responsible Nuclear Weapon System Project. All nations' investment points in nuclear weapons increases by 50%.
Ready for orders.
Sansa, I want you to
We
continue
must persuade the people.
persuading Cascadia. Our goal is,
We
again,
move the needle.
to take California, Cascadia, and Alaska, and Western Canada, I believe. There's no doubt extraterrestrial life has touched down on Earth. The questions we have regarding its origin, species, and intent will have to wait. All that matters right now is finding it. By cross-referencing reports of unusual activity in the vicinity with similar data from our global intelligence network, we've developed a tracking system.
We've analyzed the samples.
Satellite footage and interviews of local personnel have confirmed that at least one of the ship's crew survived and disappeared into the wilderness. Our research of the debris has confirmed that the ship was not assembled on Earth. Putting these together leads us to an inescapable conclusion. Aliens are on our planet. A statement that sounds more appropriate for entertainment than an agenda for the World Economic Council. Further investigation has turned up reports of disappearances in nearby settlements. This raises questions. What are the aliens doing here? How long have they been acting? We've been hoping to open some sort of dialogue with our alien visitors. Attempts to locate them have been unsuccessful. Our understanding of the aliens is limited. While gaining a fuller understanding of their intentions is our priority, there may be some benefit in learning where they came from. This organization has preferred direct military action. We have no realistic alternative. We must acquire samples of their technology. And finally, new project available. Playing from behind increases our control point management capacity, increases our science information research, decreases energy research by 50%, elites demand more investment from spoils, increasing the chance of coups. We also gain more from spoils. 5 additional organizations are available each month, and cybernetic implants becomes available. Now, we're going to do that.
We still lack support.
Come on, you can get
We
Cascade.
failed to take control.
We failed to take control.
Bruh. Alright,
We believe we can join them as brothers.
no. No brothers and sisters.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
We're taking over.
Cascadia, 2 points.
Our
Excellent.
presence is growing.
Western Canada,
We
and
still
you
lack
failed.
support.
That's fine. So what that means is currently Cascadia and Western Canada cannot be taken from us. So
At your service.
I'm going
Ready
to
for my
start
mission.
having
Standing
her
by for others.
do public relations in
Acknowledged.
California. Right now, we have a very low chance of actually grabbing California to us.
Putting our people in place.
Where to?
But
We'll bring this nation to our side.
Celtic League, you have to start somewhere. We may now appoint our faction's chief advisors. With our management team on board, we can recruit a core group of advisors to assist our interactions and oversight, focused on economic development. Points we direct in economy priorities are increased. Hire steely-eyed missile women and men. Found space program and boost are increased. Call in the generals. Military and build army are increased. And international aid, welfare, and knowledge priorities. I'm going to go with the economic development. We are the cartoonish capitalists, so I think that'll be
Public
best.
opinion remains unmoved.
Our research and development teams report we're now able to take liquid fuel space rockets project. Increases boost priority, makes it easier to send shit out of Earth, and we get meteor liquid and neutron liquid rockets. Okay.
We were unable to establish control.
Our presence is growing.
First point in California.
We were unable to establish control.
You
We
guys
must
just
not
keep
only
on going.
defend.
We want to try and consolidate our hold here.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
Our presence is growing.
We have all 3
Our
points in
supporters are in
Cascadia,
place.
2 in
Still lack
California.
support.
So California can no longer be taken from us, and Cascadia we have completely consolidated. Okay. We have some organizations we want to look into grabbing. The first one is Jericho Technologies. Increases our engineering by 1, which will let us do 2 simultaneous internal projects, and increases the speed of internal projects by an additional 5%. That's good, and we want to grab that. It doesn't really matter who has it, but I'm going to give it to the engineer. The next one we want to grab is actually this Eris Strategy Group. Grants Mission Public Campaign. And if we can, we will also want to grab the Morpheus organization. That'll give us extra money, extra fighty points, and an additional espionage for our
Your orders.
Kingpin. Alright, you're still really bad at this. Keep trying.
Bringing them on board.
Ready
You're
for
going to go
orders.
up to Alaska now.
Taking control.
Ready for my
You
mission.
are also going to go to Alaska.
Standing by.
And that's a 4. This guy's got very low persuasion, so he's not likely to succeed. I'm gonna actually send him off to young
Surveilling
Dewey
They are here to cleanse our...
to
Initiating recon.
look for the xenoforms. We've detected what appears to be alien microbes and plants in this area. They are thriving and threatening to displace the natural flora and fauna, which does not seem to be resisting their advances like we would expect. A direct application of force should be able to reduce or eliminate the spread. Another ship has been detected.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
We failed to take control.
We were unable to establish control.
And it's going to take a bit before we can get control over Alaska, but I really want to try before other nations
Ready to
end
go.
up causing issues.
Making our case.
What's the op?
Let's see. This one. Still don't have enough money to grab this one. Once we get enough money, we want this one. This grants us the public campaign skill, which would let him, even though he's got low persuasion, make some inroads in areas for us. Because right now, he does
Eyes up.
not really have any skill in
If you
trying to
wish to
persuade
spend your
people.
days squabbling over resources, so be it.
You want fighty points? I mean, sure. Egypt gains claims over their big area. Playing from behind is completed. And let's go ahead and do the liquid core.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
We still lack support.
We failed to take control.
Keep trying. Okay, we can pick up the Eris Strategy Group, which will again allow him to do public campaigns. I'm also going to actually give him the Cadmus Fund, which allows him to crush unrest. We don't have any unrest in these territories, but if we start getting it, it'll be nice to have someone that can deal with it.
I will try to sway the public.
If you wish to spend your days squabbling over resources,
Right.
so be it.
Cybernetic implants cost less money. That's a nice one. It's expensive as heck, so we're not going to worry about it right now.
We've moved the needle.
We've moved the needle.
We were unable to establish control.
We still lack support.
We are struggling to get the foothold in Alaska. Alaska has claims over Western Canada, Yellowknife, and Petropavlovsk, which is the Far Eastern Federation. But they don't have claims on Vladivostok. I also have claims on Nook for some reason. So I guess it's just this area. Cascadia really only has claims on here, and Vancouver. But California has claims on all of this, which would mean we'd be able to consolidate all of this into one region. And so that's what we're working on right now.
The dreamer in me wants to believe it would bring a golden age of advancement and prosperity for
Heyo,
all mankind.
Candybags.
But I'm a realist. I know better. Any race advanced enough to find us would be advanced enough to end us, likely without even regarding us. Commander Fiona Ayawade, NATO Symposium on First Contact.
The quiet assurance that humans carried for so long is gone. The knowledge that we share the universe with at least one other sapient species has caused reverberations throughout our entire species.
If you wish to spend your days squabbling over resources,
Buddy.
so be it.
No, we're just gonna... no. Alright, I did mention that I was gonna pick up the Morpheus organization for more money and more fighty points. And we're also going to pick up the Galantine Surveillance, which gives one extra investigation and gives him extra missions.
The people will come to our side.
The people will come to our side.
Saudi Arabia gains some claims.
We were unable to establish control.
Alright,
We
you are
failed to take
failing
control.
really hard. Let's have him give up in Western Canada for now and actually just try and
Establishing
do
our
California.
presence.
Acknowledged.
You are also struggling. But we'll do what we
Bringing them
can.
on board.
We are the cartoonishly evil capitalist, it's true.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
Crash landed in Yugoslavia. There it goes. Clandestine cells allows us to recruit an additional agent. Yes. That one's gonna take a while. Basically a full year, but we're gonna work
We
on it.
failed to take control.
Keep
We
trying.
still lack support.
Do better.
Ready.
Alright. Go investigate the area that just
Ready to
touched
go.
down.
They are not life forms or xenosapiens. They are demons incarnate.
Texas and Atzland are currently at war.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
And the Republic of New England is losing here. It's hard not to lose when you have when you're outnumbered like that.
We've got our people in place.
First position in Alaska is good.
What's the up?
We should be able to grab that that last point in California now. He is going to start doing public campaign
I will tell our story.
on the Frontier Republic. So I'm going to grab at least this area.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
Talent development. All candidates start with +3 administration, and counselors gain an additional 3
Public opinion
administration.
is moving in our direction.
That's good.
Our supporters are in place.
We were unable to establish control.
We have consolidated California. And we gain control of their military.
Where
You
to?
are now going to start working on the
We'll
Frontier
be running this
Republic.
place in no time.
I'm here. We've moved the needle.
Now, most of the nations in this
Public
game
sentiment is
are actually
increasingly
at a
with us.
lower technology point than they were in 100 years ago because of the nuclear war. They're
We've
just
gained
now
significant
rebuilding.
support.
It's the second point in
Failed to
California.
take control.
Alright, you're gonna just keep
Bringing
trying.
them to our side.
Standing back.
You guys are gonna keep cheerleading
Where to?
capitalism.
We must persuade the people.
What do we have here? We have the cartel, intelligence group, another public campaign organization, which is actually really good for us. So we're going to give that to our engineers so that he has more options. The cartel we're going to pick up because it is just more money and more stabby points. And then, do we have a science? Don't really have a science. We're going to pick up the engineering so that our personal projects go faster. And we're going to go for Albion extraction for more money per month. I've left myself in the center. I completely forgot about that. I don't know, maybe up here?
We're winning their hearts and minds.
Excellent. Critical success.
We hold no sway in their
And
minds.
followed by a campaign disaster. Good job.
I will report when my mission is complete.
So this guy has demanding, which means every time we critically fail, his loyalty gets worse and worse. So I actually probably want to replace him. Politician. Veteran. Gives extra command. Beloved. Eminent. Pollyanna. Earthbound. Streetwise. Quick learner. Quick learner is good. Reduces experience needed to level up by 10%. This diplomat here has striver and technocrat and social scientist. This If they're still here by the time I can afford them, I'm going to go for them. Striver is 20% off leveling up, and that's just really good. This fixer also has Striver, but 0 persuasion and 0 command. So we're going to go for the diplomat there, I think.
We still lack support.
A second critical failure. Good job.
We were unable to establish control.
So this guy's loyalty is down to 2 because he's just awful. And we're going to drop his loyalty even further, which is fine because we're going to get rid of him. Corton demands that Elliot stops stealing from the initiative. I can't believe you're stealing from us, Elliot. Corton yells incredulously. We're trying to save humanity and you're lining your own pockets? Elliot is unperturbed. Listen, maybe you're out of the goodness of your heart, but I'm here to make money. Besides, a lot of the money gets used for our cause. You think everyone I deal with shares your ideals? No, they want to get paid too. Bribery opens doors. Elliot is a useful asset, which upsets Corbin, but we're going to get rid of him, so it's fine. This increases Elliot's loyalty.
We'll be ready for new orders soon.
So, yes. I'm waiting for 60 influence, which is going to take a minute.
Or it's not.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
We're taking over.
Okay, we've got all 3 points in Alaska and the first point in the frontier. We've completed the liquid fuel space rocket project. Elliot, you idiot! Say it, Elliot. I am an idiot. Yes, you are. You idiot. It does mean that we're going to have to replace Corton's, like, everything he has up here, but that's fine. Attorney. I'm going to get rid of his insecure trait so that he doesn't lose loyalty when he fucks up.
Here's a good question. If your character is associated...
And... let's go ahead and increase their... we'll increase their admin. Elliot is also going to increase their admin. That lets them pick up new organizations.
Taking control.
I'm here. We'll be running this place in no time.
Where do you need me?
Once this ticks up to 60, we're going to replace Corton. Scandal. Prominent figures in Alaska have been caught in a massive public relations scandal. It's already making headlines across the nation. The media will eventually lose interest. Our image is tarnished. Have our people blunt the scandal. Do nothing. This causes less people Or if we had a bunch of money, we could try and bury the scandal. We're just gonna blunt the scandal. It's gonna set me back buying the new person, but we'll
The
get
people
there.
will come to our side.
Is there merit in taking Eastern Russia right away? Does the control of the Bering Strait provide any benefit? Well, if you're talking about the normal start, it's... I have no idea. And in this start, I also don't know. I don't think Russia is a very strong start because they have no economy. They have all of the claims, but no economy.
I need them. I love it.
If you were playing Universalis, yes, absolutely, controlling the Bering Strait has benefit. Here, no.
I didn't get to meet you last time. Oh.
Our supporters are in place.
Excellent.
Still lack support.
Still failed.
Thank you. I appreciate it. That is an excellent start.
Apiary Development Science, and the Beepiary follows that.
Okay, I just wanted to say hi to both of you.
The Sphinx Fund.
No.
I support the Sphinx Fund.
Okay.
I actually have to buy that, just to buy it, because it's the Sphinx, it's the me fund. But it would mean that I don't get to get the the diplomat that I was going to grab. I think I have to hold off on getting the me fund, because we're so close to getting that diplomat.
What's the up?
Pick up the science. That's not a lot of money per month for how much it costs.
Oh, guess what? I watched and started reading them.
So this gives 18 per month.
Oh my god.
If we go, it's 290 divided by 18. It would take 16 months to pay off. So a year and a half? A year and a bit. Since I'm just gonna equip it and forget about it, I guess so.
Establishing our presence.
Where
Alright.
to?
I would like you to take over
Taking
Western
control.
Canada for me. And then you are gonna start cheerleading in Adslan for
We'll
us.
make our appeal.
What we can do is, if we take control of Adslan, Adslan is currently fighting Texas. We can take control of Adslan, ally with our other nations here, and then join the war against Texas.
Public opinion remains
And that'll teach Texas. Let's see if at the end of the month, Corton succeeds or fails. It doesn't matter.
We
We're
are
still going to
taking
kick
over.
him off.
We failed to take control.
Stewards of South America. Colombia gains places. Brazil, Argentina, Peru. Okay.
We failed to take control.
And you critically failed on your very last mission.
Cleaning things up.
Alright, well, it's out the airlock with you. And we're going to get the diplomat, who is a social scientist and a technocrat. And we will just re-equip these. And then if I get enough influence before new things roll over, we'll pick up the me fund. Alright. Go and...
Standing by for orders.
Elliot, go and
Acknowledged.
sort out what's
Standing
going
by
on
for
there.
orders. Investigating alien site.
Ready for orders. I will try to sway the public.
Ready.
At your service. Establishing our presence.
Where do you need me? Bringing them to our side.
Ready. We'll make
Okay,
our
we're starting the
There's
cheerleading
always
in
control.
Ansel.
We must leave.
Platform core complete. Allows us to found platforms. Okay, a period of unity is for Vietnam. I'm going to mark that as obsolete to hide it, because I don't care. The Celtic League, I don't care. Audience research, commercial research, get that out of here. The Gulf League, Saudi Arabia, I don't care about that right now. I'm going to get rid of that. Responsible nuclear weapon system, 50,000 research. That's going to take a hot minute before we get there, so we're not going to worry about that one right now. Stewards of South America. I don't care about that one right now. Australia, no. United Turkestan, other side of the world, we don't care. Talent development is the one we're going to pick right now.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
Our cause is unjustified to them.
She failed by 0.4. Keep trying. If Atslin sent both of their tanks, they might be able to work, but right now they don't have it. The Intermarum Project. The Intermarum gains claims on Pristina, Riga, and all of the rest of that. That's really not bad. It took me a while to figure out where that was, and I used my knowledge of where Riga was to find it. It's actually part of what's left of Poland. And you gain claims of all of this. For grand strategy, you don't see much in the way of military. Well, there is the ability to use military to control nations. It's just not the main focus. And we are going to be map painting by consolidating all of this together. Now, is the Me Fund still here? The Me Fund is not still here, unfortunately. The Sphinx Fund we were not able to pick it up. Alright, we are going to pick up the Perseus Services Group, which gives a bunch of bonuses to military funding, founding a new military, which I don't think we need, building armies and building navies. And it also gives one extra fighty point to the counselor. Give that to our diplomat. Extraction. I think I'm going to hold off on any of the rest of those. This one, the Laredo Syndicate, is headquartered in Atslin, so if we can get a point there, we can pick up that criminal organization. This start is interesting because it's 100 years and all of the nations of Earth are fractured. Also unstable, once you get further in the game, there is ship combat, which I'm not very good at. But it does exist in the game.
Reporting in.
You were going to try and get control of Atslin.
Establishing
It's going to take a while.
Ready for my mission.
Ready for orders. making our case.
Ready to go. Establishing
We have
our presence.
quite a ways to go before we are have enough influence in Aztlan to actually control it. I'm allying California with Alaska and West Canada. And actually, I did not fully grab at the Frontier Republic, which I thought I had, so that'll be next. But after that, we will have consolidated control over
Our
this
case remains
portion.
on head.
Our cause is unjustified.
We're not doing very well in Aztlan yet.
We still lack support.
We still lack support.
Reporting in.
Mr. Kingpin, I want you to increase your admin so you can have more groups. So I do want to try and get the Laredo Syndicate, if it's still there, in 15 days.
Your orders?
You.
Reporting in.
Please
Putting
try
our
and grab
people in
that.
place.
The rest of you keep working on Aztlan. We can, like I said, we can use Aztlan to grab Texas.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
Our case remains unheard.
With each passing day, humanity shatters the boundaries of the possible. It is our certain destiny to move mountains at the touch of a button. We need only the will to do so. And your generous investment, of course. Chairman Soren van Wyk, opening remarks during Western Armory's annual earnings call.
To meet the alien arrival in kind, we will require a paradigm shift in our own technology. We must reach the stars so that they can become our staging ground for advancement and defense of humanity. Now, we're currently not producing much science towards the global scene. And even if I stopped stopped putting anything in any other projects, we wouldn't be able to take mass drivers. But I'm going to try and grab whatever is after biotechnology. Right now, the Resistance is ahead of us in science, and the Academy, the nerds, are quite far ahead of us in science. That doesn't really surprise me. The nerds only have 3 counselors. Earth population is currently sitting at 5.5 billion. And nobody has committed any atrocities yet.
Our presence is growing.
Okay, we finally got the Frontier Republic.
We were unable to establish control.
Bruh.
Then they can clean or cook or restock supplies. If they're eating my food, sleeping in my beds, and using my latrines, they'll damn well have to work for it. Chairman Soren van Wyk during labor negotiations regarding diamond miners' families.
Biotechnology involves the modification and implementation of living organisms. in the name of improving the human experience. Though the technology is relatively new, the field has existed as long as humans have relied on agriculture and animal domestication. Alright, let's see what we have. The cartel I wanted to grab is gone for now. It may come back. Voice of America gives us a persuasion. We could stick that on somebody. Majestic 12. Costs $225 a month and gives you 5 fighting points a month and 17 science. Oof. Why does Majestic 12 sound familiar? Alright, I will be right back. I gotta run to the restroom.
Oh, is that permanent? That's great. Whoa. Let me see them grippers. That's actually so good for me. That's actually so good for me. That's nice. Whoa, these are crazy. What was the last? Oh. Oh no, wait. Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Wait. Wait, no, hold on. Wait.
Alrighty, thank you for your patience. Let's see. Science per month and social science research. That's actually useful. Oh, we can't get the Voice of America because we don't have the Eastern United States. I mean, I may expand it there, but I'm starting to run out of a little bit of room. Life science and 2 actual science. That's actually not bad. I'm going to go ahead and pick up the alpha research and pick up constellation for more welfare. And let's see, do I have anyone that is actually doing science? Not really. So let's give you Altier Laboratories. I'll give her a bonus of 2 science. I fired our 1 science person because he was a bit of a jerk. And we'll hold off of doing anything else. Now, I have a feeling I can recreate the United States. If I do... Oh. No, I cannot. So, well, at least not right now. So, the Civil Defense Administration has claims on all of the East Coast. California has claims on everything else. The only things they share are Texas and bits of Mexico. Interesting. It may be a thing that changes down the line. Okay, we're going to go all in on trying to capture Atzlin now. And that is going to be the
Establishing control.
coalition that I have to start with. You guys are all allies. That's good. What we'll be able to do is we'll be able to, if we mouse over Cascadia here, form a federation. California must have had executive power for 120 days. We're 20 days off of that. And then at a certain point after that, we will be able to unify California and Cascadia. The same thing will be true with Alaska. Though they'll need a lot longer because they haven't been in an alliance. Additionally, the Frontier Republic will also be able to join California's federation. So we are going to literally be creating the NCR. Now, there is a couple of things we'll have to do first, and one of them is Alaska will need to unify with Western Canada first. Western Canada does have, or I'm sorry, Alaska has a claim on Western Canada. Or maybe they don't. Did I get this wrong? Oh, they don't have a claim on Western Canada. They have a claim on Yellowknife. So I don't know how to unify this yet. However, we could still unify this. It's just Western Canada up here I can't unify yet. It seems like I'm not familiar too much with the hold up. Have I gotten this completely wrong? I'm not familiar with how the hostile claims work. So, in Minneapolis, California does not have a claim on Minneapolis, so California cannot pull them in. Okay. I've fucked something up here. It'll be fine. It's just something I fucked up. Okay, I think what I need to do is actually pick up the Lake Confederation. The Lake Confederation does have claims on the Frontier Republic and Western Canada. Specifically Calgary. So they'd be able to unify with that. Okay. I'm learning. It's going to take a while for us to actually get, but we are currently getting the advanced carbon manipulation.
cause is unjustified.
Bruh, quit fucking up.
We failed to take control.
We still lack support.
We still only have about a 15% average chance to gain the control of Adsland here.
I would tell our story. The people will come to our side.
The people will come to our side.
Adsland is now 20% supportive of us. Zabakul, under Humanity First, has declared war on Guangdong, China, and South Korea. Oh. So, interesting. They're trying to reform China.
We were unable to establish control.
We've gained a significant
Hey,
support.
first point in Adsland. Excellent, keep trying. Ooh. The Hadar Cartel. It's a criminal organization. Gives $18 a month and 1 fighting point and 4 admin. Takes 2 admin, so you get a general bonus of 2 admin. It's actually not bad at all. We will also be picking up the Shield Initiative. The Shield Initiative gives 1 fighting point for us and 1 engineering point and a science point. So that's actually going to go to her. I'm picking up a couple of extra organizations for our Kingpin that's going to increase his espionage and make it more likely we'll be able to assassinate people when we decide to start doing that. We can now pick up an additional counselor. At the moment, I don't have the space for it.
Okay. No, I have 6 space holes.
Venture Liquid Rocket. Makes it easier to send things out of Earth's orbit. Let's look at who we want to grab. Scientist has Quick Learner and Chemist. Anyone with ethical or demanding, we're not going to pick up. Professor as teacher, but is careless. This guy has no appreciable stats, but he is a striver. However, I'm not going to pick him up. I think we would go for possibly the scientist.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
Media Spotlight. The Worthy Initiative. A mysterious organization influencing governments globally which seem to have sprung up out of nowhere. What is their agenda? Can they be trusted? Will they solve the alien problem or make it worse? All these questions and more are being asked daily, and the public is becoming concerned. We could ignore it, the situation calms down, or it becomes much worse. Fund a public campaign. Grants a small public boost for the initiative around the world. Leverage this. We pay $50, but we gain 100 influence. Or we could lie and deflect. We're really only an advisory group. It's fine. I'm actually going to go for the leverage this for influence. So we paid some money, and we gained a bunch of influence, which allows us to hire whoever we want. And I'm considering this professor. Professor is not allowed to do things in the free Amazonias. They're beloved. They always look loyal. They're a teacher. The other one I was looking at was the scientist, who's a chemist, materials research, and an expert, oft-quoted speaker on topics. And quick learner. I'm going to pick up this guy. He's a quick learner. I think that's good. And what we're going to do is we're going to shift all of our science organizations, maybe not all of, but some of our science organizations over to him, because he'll get the better benefit out of them. I'm going to leave the SHIELD initiative with her, but the laboratory and the apiary development will go over to our new scientist. Buffs his base stat of science by 4. Science is the ability to investigate and analyze phenomenon to derive new understandings of the universe and those who inhabit it. Each point increases this counselor's research income by 1%. Every 5 points increases the monthly chance of unlocking projects by 1%. And the faction's overall chance of unlocking challenging projects by an additional 1%. High science scores will also help defend against alien activity. That will bring him up to 12. Over here, I'm going to give him 1 extra admin, and we're going to give him a public campaign. Scientists as a job type don't have a lot of missions that they can do. Giving him public campaign will just give him something to do.
We're taking over.
Nice. Second point in
We
Anselin.
failed to take control.
And you critically fucked up.
Wrapping up here.
Okay.
Ready for orders.
Our folks that are working on public
Making our
campaign
case.
are going to work on the
Where to?
Lake Confederation now.
We'll make our appeal.
Ready.
And we're going to work on taking over that.
We must persuade the people.
Persuade.
At your service. We'll bring this nation to our side.
Atslin and Cascadia can now federate with California. Interestingly, Alaska can federate with California as well.
We hold no sway in their minds.
Critically failed.
Our case remains unheard.
Also failed. Not doing a great job at public opinion yet. People of the Great Lakes, they're their own thing, so it takes a while.
Other nations. But we should not forget that their siege weapons were terrible things to behold. History is littered with accounts of opponents simply surrendering as they watched Roman catapults approaching their walls. Colonel Hans Castillo, guest lecture to officer candidates.
No matter the technological advancements we might yet make, our ability to voyage through the stars is limited by what human bodies can endure. Mind resources are not at risk of liquefied internal organs. Mass drivers employed electromagnetic acceleration to hurl unmanned cargo through space at breathtaking speeds, charging then firing payloads in the manner of a catapult, albeit fueled by vast amounts of electricity and math. Hey, Ripflex. Sabakul has ended its war with China, probably because the Humanity's Fist controls both and will just unify them.
We were unable to establish control.
Come on, guys, you can do this. I believe in you. Why did Canada found a new... Don't know why Canada founded a second army. We didn't need it. But we have a second army, so I guess we have it. I'm going to lower the amount that we're stealing from all of our nations by 1. We have a reasonable money stockpile. I'm also going to stop all of our areas from building more armies for now. We just don't need more armies. That allows us to put the extra money in other areas, like welfare, and not fucking the environment. And real controversial things.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
This organization gives a persuasion, so I want to give that to somebody. What else do we have? This one gives public campaign and investigation and espionage. So does this one. All right. Which counselor does not have public campaign? Looks like our attorney does not currently have public campaigns. Wait, where did it go? I'm not entirely sure what I just did. Okay, you take that back. Let's go ahead and pick up the Athens instruments and the semiconductors. That gives us bonuses to espionage and intelligence. Well, she doesn't need those right now, but what that's going to do is that's going to allow us to hold on to those and move them to our kingpin so he can better assassinate people later on. We want to pick up the Lambda Works for the extra engineering so our personal projects work better. And we're going to hold off picking up any more. You guys continuing on. I still want to put some research towards this because there are bonuses for this for first, second, and third places. And I think trying to get first place for a free moon base would be a good idea. Lake Confederation mission success, we barely succeeded, but the Lake Confederations like us a little bit more.
No sway in their minds.
Solar collectors are done. Cryogenic fuel space rockets. Investing using liquid hydrogen and other propellants in our rockets. Okay. That sounds cool. Alright, so we're going to be putting some research in this, but the space race is going to take a long time. After nukes wrecked the Earth, we just have to rebuild everything. It's fine. Okay, what we're going to do is we are going to say, manage relations. I want to ally with everyone. Atslin, I want you to ally with everybody. And now we can go to the different countries and say, you know what, I want to assist Atslin with the Texas War. And we can come at Texas with 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 armies. And that'll teach Texas.
We'll make our appeal.
Ready for my mission. Time to make our move.
Standing by. On my way to the capital.
Where to?
And then we're going to federate Cascadia. Or California? Something.
If you wish to spend your days squabbling over resources, so be it.
You want a chunk of money for nothing. No? Talent development. Everybody just got better at being talented. Yay. Build a space science lab.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
Our case remains unheard.
I feel like we're critically failing a lot. I'm glad I got rid of the person that was demanding.
Mission complete.
Alright, West Canada. Declare war, Republic of Texas.
Mission complete.
California, federate with Cascadia.
Mission complete.
Cascadia, declare war against Texas. So we now have the NRC, the National Reconstruction Council. Alright, we're going to deploy armies. What? Did we declare war? Yes. We're not allied with enough people to get there. Alright, now. Why can't we get there? Okay, we'll figure that out in a moment. What we'll do is we'll have the Frontier Republic also join the war, which should allow access. Now, you should be able to get there. Okay, it just needed to take a second. Now we can send all of the armies into Texas and have Atslin take over Texas. Greater California. You know, I don't know anything moving forward about this, so maybe? I'm basically playing blind in the year 2113. Our Kingpin can pick up another... DARPA would be really good to get, but you don't have that yet. I'm going to pick up the cartel there. The Gulf Cartel, not available to us. Our scientist will pick up Hestia Laboratories for even more science. I never thought I'd see a resonance cascade scenario, let alone create one. Sorry, I've been playing Black Mesa on my own
We'll
time.
recon the site.
Standing by. We must persuade the people.
Reporting in. I will tell our story.
Acknowledged.
Ready to go. Bringing them on board.
I'm here.
There we go. I forgot to bring other nations into the war.
If you wish to spend your days squabbling over resources, so be it.
I don't want to give you money. Go away. Arms purchases. Adslant's military planners have suggested buying hardware from California. If we had a lot of money, we could affect our militech levels, but I have no money, so no.
We are winning their hearts and minds.
Public opinion remains unmoved.
Alright, let's... go ahead and work on our science labs.
Public opinion remains unmoved.
Just imagine, Ifechi, how this world would change if we could mass manufacture building materials in an instant. Homes built for mere pennies, irrigation for every village, a brighter, fairer future for all. Commissioner Kiran Banerjee, Private Correspondence.
To build our way to the stars, we require far more efficient resources than we have now. As the fourth most abundant element in the universe, carbon is a near endless and highly adaptable resource. Alright, what do we want? Photonic computing, magnetic force, domestic politics actually sounds like it might be worth it. Let's do domestic politics.
We have found something.
We're having trouble envisioning the aliens as any kind of business opportunity.
After a thorough investigation, it seems clear that aliens are targeting and abducting humans. Animals also disappeared, but this has stopped. This raises troubling questions. While a handful of abductions, of course, pose no large-scale threat, they do suggest that alien objectives may be adversarial to ours. Given our attempts to communicate with the aliens have come up against a wall, our only viable avenue appears to be the data we've gathered on alien abductions. Alien methods has become available. This will allow us to detect alien contact with humans.
We were unable to establish control.
Alright, we now have 5 tanks attacking Texas. And we're going to go ahead and increase that to 7.
Reporting in.
What's the op?
By having California join, and then increase it to 8 by having Anchorage join.
On my way to the capital.
Chase your worthless gold if you must.
Meanwhile,
I
we will save
I
the
don't
world.
want to give you guys money, so go away. I'm the capitalists. I keep my money. It's mine. Let's give our scientist even more science.
The people will come to our side.
The New England armies are starting to get pushed back pretty far. Personal legacy. An extremely wealthy friend of Sansa is nearing the end of their life. They are a longtime philanthropist and decided to ensure their work lives on by concentrating the majority of their assets under one of the many charitable organizations they have founded. They have asked Sansa to sit on the board and want the councilors' feedback. If the councilors' persuasion is above 10, which Sansa's is at 6,
I will report when
you could say, no,
Prep me for
listen,
next
just
mission.
give me the money and I'll do good things with it. It's also only allowed for the initiative. So if that comes up for someone that is persuasive and you're the capitalist, you could be like, hey, you should give me the money. Scholarship foundation that supports low-income students. That Agrippa Fund. Bonus to knowledge. I'll go ahead and do that. Costs us $2 per month.
complete.
But it's fine. We're gonna declare war.
Policy direction complete.
And declare war.
Policy direction complete.
And not declare war. Why not? Federation. We're still going to propose a federation. So we have the NCR here doing federation stuff. Wait, are you already in war? You're not in war. Oh, you're allied with the Republic of Texas, so you can't join the war. That's fair. You can ignore the war, though.
We failed to take control.
Having a really hard time taking control of the Lake Confederation.
I'm here.
Where to?
Where to?
Standing by for orders.
I'm here.
You. Go ahead and try.
Putting our people in place.
Your orders?
I don't know if stacking this many tanks helps, but we're certainly trying.
Policy direction complete.
Federation. Alaska.
We have found something.
We still lack support.
You can absolutely do that. If you would like to have a counselor, you can absolutely have a counselor.
We still lack support.
We can even adjust their appearances for you. The Lake Confederation has a quite high GDP compared to a lot of the rest of the world, so it's very hard to actually get into the Lake Confederation.
I will try to sway the public.
Standing by.
Ready for my mission.
I think the last alien touchdown in Jordan, which is where? I know Jordan's somewhere around here. Kurdistan, Israel, Lebanon, Jordan. There we go. Let's go ahead and surveil there.
Initiating surveillance.
See if I'm correct.
On Overwatch.
If you wish to spend your days squabbling over resources, so be it.
I would like you to just stop calling me. Okay, a couple of our tanks are getting the tar kicked out of them. So we're going to send the tanks that are not doing well home to repair.
The people will come to our side.
But the Texas tank is finally also losing, so that'll work itself out.
We were unable to establish control.
We were unable to establish control.
Give you dude, ideally high command and admin with a nice hat.
Cleaning things up.
Well, this guy has a hat, has the highest admin. Honestly, I think he's the only one of the only ones with the hat. So there you go. And you're our kingpin.
Ready.
Lake Confederation
I will
still
try
doesn't
to
want
sway
to
the
let us
fortune.
be in charge,
Ready.
but that's not going to stop us from trying.
Restoring order.
What's the op?
We're just going to keep on telling them how awesome we are and let them
If
figure
you
it
wish
out.
to spend your days
Bruh.
squabbling over resources, so be it.
I don't want to give you $1,000. Go away. If I give
The
you
less
one
we burn,
influence,
the longer we will survive. And the less we depend upon burning our natural resources, the fewer territorial conflicts we will suffer. It is forever bewildering to me how few of us can accept this simple concept.
like
Commissioner Kiran Banerjee, lecture at Beyond Fossil Fuels Conference.
I agree with Kiran Banerjee's on a lot of things, except for the giving up to aliens because you don't want to fight aliens. Electrostatic propulsion, in which an electrical field is applied to ions with propellant in the desired direction of acceleration, is nothing new. We have probes which ionize xenon gas in order to create thrust. This is only possible in the vacuum of space because it could not overcome air resistance or gravitational pull. However, even though the propellant is ejected some 20 times faster than the classic chemical thruster, the sheer electrical power required to sustain it makes it infeasible for larger craft. As new technologies enable greater levels of onboard power, electrical propulsion can become more of a reality. The gridded ion drive, Hall effect thrusters, and high-efficiency multi-stage plasma thrusters offer great potential for longer, further-reaching missions. So each stat, we can pick up Intrepid Consulting. That's good. Persuasion, like was mentioned, allows you to persuade countries, either doing public campaigns or trying to convert them to your cause, allowing you to control them directly. It also affects things like inspiration, trying to improve your other agents' loyalty, and converting enemy agents to your side. Investigation allows you to do things like investigate other counselors. It also allows you to break control of countries by cracking their admin point. So, like, it would destabilize this and allow us to take it over. It also affects how easily you can see other counselors on the map. Espionage allows counselors to go unseen. It counters the investigation trait. It also affects things like attempting to assassinate other people, sabotaging projects, stealing projects, and purging an enemy from having a control point in an area.
Laying the groundwork.
Command affects the counselor's ability to fight xenoforms. So, give you a science unit? We do have a science unit. Allows, if you have command, you can go. It affects how easily you're able to fight the Xeno terraforming. You can send your counselors on missions to fight the Xeno growth. It also lets you either increase unrest in a country or decrease it, depending on what you're trying to do. Currently, I have Dictator trying to decrease unrest in the Frontier Republic there. Administration affects how much money your counselor generates when they have organizations that generate money. That increases the percentage of money that they generate. Here. So, for example, Dictator generates $70 a month, and that's increased by 14% because of their administration level. It also allows them to control more organizations, so they can have more organizations that give them higher bonuses. Science increases the counselor's research income. So our scientist is generating 60 science a month. And that is increased by 14% because he has 14 in science. It also helps us unlock our personal, faction's personal goals, projects. So some of these are guaranteed to pop up, some have a chance to pop up. And the more science your counselors have, the more likely those will pop up for you. And then security is how safe missions are for this agent. So if another agent is trying to do something against them, the security stat makes it harder. So Dictator would be harder to assassinate than Elias, our scientist. Elias has 2 security, making it easier for him to be assassinated, for example. We have Camivax, the scientist. And I'm going to give Camivax the nerd glasses. We're going to give Camivax Intrepid Consulting, which will give him 4 more admin, which we can then use to give him the Oliver Project and CE Heavy Industries. Actually, we'll give him the Oliver Project. The Oliver Project gives him more science per month and an additional engineering point, which helps our organizations research their personal goals faster. And then the other one that I'm going to give him is the Canopus Foundation here, which gives him 14 more science per month, and 14 more research per month, and 2 more science points. So he's going to increase his total research output. Our attorney has some capacity, so I'm going to give them the CE Heavy Industries, which, what that mainly does for us is give us 2 more engineering points. So that's 10%. This organization gives us 10% research on our internal science projects. The way the science works for this game is there are 3 science projects at any time that all of the factions are vying for control. If you contribute the most by the time it fills up, you get to choose the next global research. In addition, there are 3 spots that you can do internal science projects on. The engineering points that we just picked up increase the internal science projects. And I managed to spend all of the money I had saved up, which is why I was not giving it to the other factions that were being whiny bitches.
Violence is abating.
Our cause is unjustified to them.
We are winning their hearts and minds.
Right now we are researching laboratories for space stations. Not that we have space stations. No one on Earth remembers how to do space. The Texas tank army has been destroyed. And we are now actively working on conquering Texas. Quit critically failing,
We
please.
still have support.
Oh my god, double critical fails. Bruz. Stop it.
Acknowledged.
Ready for my mission.
I'm here.
Your orders?
Ready for orders.
At your service.
I think it'll be fine because they've had to deal with radiation
persuade
belts
the people.
on Earth. 100 and the timeline doesn't make sense. It did say 150 years ago, but that would be if Earth blew up in the 50s.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
I guess is possible.
Our cause is unjustified to them.
We have found something.
There are more Canadian or French voice for your scientist.
We'll be ready for new orders soon.
Going off the grid.
Going off the grid.
Going off the grid.
Going silent.
Initiating deep cover.
Initiating deep
Going
cover.
silent.
Hunkering down. Going into hiding.
Going off the grid.
Going into hiding.
Hunkering down. Evading pursuit.
It could be European.
Initiating deep cover. Going silent.
Initiating deep cover.
Going off the grid.
Going off the grid.
Hunkering down.
Going silent.
Going into hiding.
Going off the grid. Going off the grid.
Going off the grid. Evading pursuit.
Evading pursuit.
There's not a French or a Canadian
Going off the
accent.
grid.
Hunkering down. Hunkering down.
Hunkering down.
Going silent. Going silent.
Hunkering down.
Going into hiding.
I guess that one is kind of French. We'll go with that one.
We still lack support.
We failed to take control.
We are struggling to get points in the Lake Confederation. We've completed the Alien Methods project, having uncovered multiple evidence of multiple livestock abductions for some time before the first correlated human disappearance. It would seem that the aliens had been observing us long enough to understand Earth's biological and social hierarchies.
The aliens seem to be targeting people in positions of authority.
I'm going to leave this one up to read while I go and grab a drink. Alright. Early abductions were all lower order mammals, unremarkable except for their frequency. Over the next 10 to 20 days, animal abductions ceased and humans began. Early human abductions appear to have been random and opportunistic. The later ones included a statistically disproportionate number of individuals with high socioeconomic statuses, suggesting the aliens have already adapted their methods and are now solely concerned with high-value targets. The most likely explanation for this is the aliens have hostile intentions towards us. New and significant development: abduction victims reported missing have begun to reappear. This is suspicious. Okay, I have to move a couple, my Canadian divisions away, because they are very damaged. We'll send them home, and then once they get rebuilt, we can send them back. The Cascadian Division, the 2nd Infantry Division, is almost repaired, so it can come and hold the line against the Texans. And we are just absolutely struggling to gain a foothold in this area. Let's see, government, criminal, that's it. I wanted to replace you. Do I have another person that I could replace you with?
Yeah.
A paranoid evangelist. They have quick learner, but they're not very good at persuasion. This person is a striver. Starts with low persuasion, higher command. And I do like Striver a lot. It's really good. But demanding is a no-go for me, so they're out. Okay, no one I want to get right now. So I guess you can stay. I'm gonna make him a criminal, so he can pick up cartels and stuff. It looks like I need to restart the router. Guys, give me a second. I'm gonna go restart my router, because my network is futzing up. Okay, yeah, it looks like that's going to be the option. I'll be right back. Hey, Killian?
Yes?
Need to restart the router.
We just went to break, so that's perfect.
Okay, awesome.